The trust needed to seamlessly mobilize and bring together pieces of the puzzle. That means different social impact entities, the expertise from the institutions like 23 IITs we have access to, and major funding partners. All of these needs to come together to create the complete solution. And then finally, even if you bring it together, you need ability to forge large public-private partnerships or to tap into 1,000 times more resources, especially when all these domains, health, water, education, livelihood, they are all in public domain. Without having these four capabilities, it is very hard to scale. So this is our institutional power, the trust and respect of the IIT brand, coupled with expertise and execution rigor, which allows us to drive impact at a scale, which allowed us to take many of the solutions you saw in the opening movie to not just thousands, but to millions of people, because we need to take them to millions of people.
So every year when we have occasions like this, we want to see how we can address the fact that how each one of us is giving back to our community and make them exemplary for how we can follow in their footsteps, how we can be inspiration for the next generation.
And some of us, like people like Suresh Shenoy brothers, Rajat Gupta, name a few, Hitin Ghosh, they seized on the opportunity and they started Wheels, which stand for, you all know, water, education, health, sustainability. And this organization over the years have done quite well. It started very little, and today there are about 400,000 strong, supporters. There are about 150 doctors in the Health Council. They have helped, rural education, rural development, and millions of children in their education and rural telemedicine, impacting tens of millions of people. So I should say that this is only the start. We have miles to go. So this is just the beginning.
I think we all want to make rural India better, but there is a statistical and mathematical reality. The average landholding of an Indian farmer is 0.74 hectares. That is going down every year as more and more families split up. You cannot create livelihood for people to sell to other people who are working in uneconomically sized. So you can create as much opportunities for people to do other rural things, but the long-term solution, like the rest of the world has discovered, and India is going to have to do the same thing, is urban employment, because there is no way you can create more land. And I think whether it is, I know we have this some Gandhian, fantasy about rural India suddenly becoming self-sustaining, but it can't. And so the reality is that vocational training, whatever it takes to create opportunities other than working on the land. And I think that's an important thing that hopefully Wheels can play a role in.
At this point, I urge everybody, particularly those who have studied in government-funded institutions like IIT, IIM, IIS, and for that matter, government-funded medical colleges. Our education, almost 99% was financed by Indian taxpayer. We are successful because of education. It's time for us to give something back. And so it shouldn't be like an obligation. It should be a duty, and that's what our entire Wheels Global works.
Program, as I said, we have to give back time, talent, and treasure. Another big program which we have succeeded in last 1 year is called Child Nutrition and Breastfeeding Program, which we have reduced the stunting by 80% in Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, as well as in Meghalaya. So these are two flagship products we have, Third one we have done is a lot of telemedicine over last 7 years in India. And our goal is we started the Bijwa program with Ishan Sivanand, which is launched just 1 month ago. And we have seen more than 2,000 patients where there are no doctors. So it's a hybrid program with Dr. Shaw and Ishan Sivanand and me. So I think we want to replicate this model for all over India, for rural India, there are no doctors.
It's a great initiative that IITians have got together to do social good, whether it's in the healthcare or education or everything. So IITians have done very well in America and rest of the places. And I think at a certain age they want to give back to the society. So in that sense, it's a wonderful thing that they've created this organization, and I wish them the very best. With their knowledge, with their AI technology and everything, I'm sure they can make a big difference. Thank you.